Right here, yeah. Boy, it's bumping, okay. Okay. Boy's got that fire music for this scene that's about to go down. I spray painted this wall, it's crazy. What? Where is this from? Where is that from? I don't remember. Another tree. Let me chop down this tree real quick. Today, we have another horror game. This game is called Bloodbark. What is it about? Well, let me tell you about it real quick. Your job is to cut down the bloodbark trees, highly prized for their exotic redwood. The trees are bleeding, but that is natural in this species. Just 1 week and you're gone. But the trees are aware of your presence. They know your intentions, and they will fight back. My job had never been in such high demand. A new exotic kind of tree has been discovered, and its price was sky high. The blood diamonds of the forest. Woo! Almost forgot my light. Let's turn that on real quick. Oh, this sensitivity is sky high, boy. Good morning, forest. I found one of those trees further ahead. Before we do all that, yeah, I can't even. Never mind. Oh, I like that pause menu, though. Your achievements will be saved, but your progress won't. You will have to restart the game. Yeah, we're not doing that. Sensitivity is up there, though. Sorry, though. It would be best if I focus my time on just chopping these trees down. Or those trees down. And I'm guessing I will know the tree when I see it. Yep, here it is. See what we got here. Woo! I'm guessing in the middle. Ready? That didn't help. That was a trash swing right there. Oh, there we go. Ooh, wee. That would be the last chunk. Yeah, that is red. I'll put it with the rest at the cabin and rest until tomorrow. Back to the cabin we go. That is a deep red color. I see why they call it Bloodbark. Boy, it's so quiet out here. Must have been some drunk idiot. Boy, back. Let's get back. This forest is next to a public park. It wouldn't surprise me if someone had a car crash. I don't think that's what that was, dude. Lay this outside with the rest of the evidence. And now for a well-deserved rest. Day 2. Remember, we only out here a week. The forest is a community. The trees use their roots to warn each other of potential dangers. They send nutrients to the trees in need and to those that can fight back the threat. Their sap becomes dense, overflowing with resources. That's how they do it. Yes, sir. Let's get back to it. Where is this tree gonna be? That was the only tree I knew about. There must be some more. I just need to find a different route. What about this left route? I bet if I break that rope, no one will notice. Yeah, I like this. I like this meter. Sound effect, though. What is that? See, when you start seeing stuff like this, that's when you turn around, dude. You don't want to mess with stuff like this. That is witchcraft, my boy. Somebody bless these trees so they can fight back. That's what happened. Somebody bless these trees, bro. This is oddly satisfying. Yeah, you telling me. What we got? There's another one right there. I'm guessing. It's just towering over the rest of the trees. Where'd it go? Oh, never mind, it's right here. You don't find it weird, though, that this is the only tree in this circle? Like, it stands out? Whatever. Oh, goodness, what the heck? Is this the sap? Tastes like blood. They warned me about this, but I didn't think it would be so real. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we're just gonna head on this side. What was that? Alright. Alright. Last chunk for the day. Yo, I'm sorry. That is crazy. My shirt is ruined. I look like a serial killer. If I ever chopped down a tree and it did that to me, dude, I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably throw a band-aid on it. Leave that tree alone. Just start spraying out blood? You serious? Nah, fam. That ain't right. Unfamiliar. It is no ordinary tree. To think this wood is worth so much? Why? Just because it's red? Or is it due to the ones that have to go fetch it? Like me, am I getting that money in from this? I better be. It didn't cost so much. You know, people just want to be different. People want to flash different stuff. Things that other people don't have. It's crazy. All right, let's drop this thing off. Guessing we're going back to sleep, boy. The best time of the day. And some trees fall, some trees stand. Some plants are able to evolve during their lifetime. They change their characteristics, shaping themselves depending on their surroundings. They knew the sound of my axe. It's about to go down. Well, who was that? What are those people doing here? Have they been filming while I slept? I should go tell them a few things. Yeah, I'm not really trying to get in there's camera, I ain't gonna lie. Fine. You two do know this part of the forest is not for public access, right? You are the lumberjack they hired? Yes, I am. And you are the creeps who are filming my cabin while I slept? Can you go away now? Tell me, are you aware of the dangers surrounding the bloodbark trees, which you have been hired to chop down? Yes, I've been warned of the threat of these trees, suppose. Their cognitive effects, which as you may know include visual and auditive illusions, led those who fell these trees to believe they are killing a man instead of a tree. Some experts believe this is a survival mechanism this exotic species has developed to survive deforestation. What do you think about this? Trees are smart, but not that smart. It's not like they understand why we chop them down. And if you do know these effects of these trees, what made you accept this job? They pay a lot. And there's not many places a lumberjack who can't use machinery could work with a living wage. In today's world, I feel that. If I start seeing things, I'll just know it's the trees. If I remember what they do, their tricks won't work on me. That's an interesting philosophy. Thanks for allowing us to ask you these questions. Have a nice day. Okay, Craig, that's enough. Cut. So, are you leaving now? No. You almost ruined our footage. We'll film more of these trees as a background footage and then we'll leave. Keep on rolling, Craig. Alright, whatever. Go handle my business. There must be more bloodbark trees on yesterday's path. Absolutely, there was like 2 or 3 paths I could have taken. See, there's one right here. Oh yeah, the fence is open now. Where you at, boy? I mean, I will walk back to the cabin, I'm not gonna lie. I'll leave it at that. That was crazy. I'll just have to take that L, dude. Man said you need that money on though. Back to the old grind. Woo! Last chunk. My head hurts. My hands are shaking. Maybe accepting this job was not a great idea. Why do I feel guilt? It's just a tree. It's a sign that it's getting to you, brother. Maybe this should be your last day. You take what you have back. Take the dub while you're ahead. Oh my goodness, dude. It's not real. It's not real. It's just the trees. That is crazy. They're able to do that? Day 4. It is almost uncanny. The way they accept death. The way they fall without resistance. The forest used their deaths as a warning. A sign that I should stop. Yeah, like I said, I already told you what I would do, dude. I'll pack what I got, and I leave. Get what little change I can get. Look at this, dude. I'll take the money that I could get for what I got, dude, and I'll keep it pushing. Something bad's gonna happen. Ooh! I would have left. Now the force is trying to kill you. Nah, Jack. Got trees falling. And I'm not chopping them. Boom, I didn't see this. Alright, we got a path, yes sir. Boy, who is that? Crappy cryptoids. Find a Fresno Nightcrawler. They didn't have to do all that. That is crazy. Oh, what is this? See if I can chop the rope. Oh my gosh, dude. What is that thing? Megalophobia. Find a big behind cocoon inside of the... What? They're crazy for that. Let's hit it. Ew! Fly like a butterfly, sting like a teal Alfredo. Yo, that scared me. Just a little bit. Didn't expect that. I wonder if there's a path behind the cabin. Or this way. I'm tripping, dude. It's been like 15 minutes. I've been looking for a path, and it was right here where the tree fell. It's crazy. But if I'd have went this way first, I wouldn't have found that guy with the comically funny run sound effects. Excuse me. And here we are. The next tree, and then we have another path that way. Let's get this over with. Oh my goodness. It's just the trees. Yeah, this is crazy. 1 week and I'm gone. Let's get this over with, dude. Woo! Ain't gonna lie, that first one gave me chills. I really, really need a break. So we can get back to the cabin. Yeah, that first hit, dude, and it did that. It low-key gave me some chills. We will... What is that noise? It's about to do it again. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. Time to go to bed. Low-key got scared. For nothing. Day 5. Their sense of cooperation is immaculate. Their sense of cooperation is immaculate. 1,000 brains in unison. They are not like us. Kendrick? They are better. Oh, snap, boy, it is still dark. What are we doing? It is still dark, dude. I can't sleep. I guess I'll go for a walk. Nah. I'm good, fam. I think I'll hop back in bed. I think I'll hop back in bed, dude. We don't need a walk. You got axe in hand, bro. You going to work. Work is later, tomorrow. Go back to sleep, big dog. My goodness. Alright, so we already know that it's about to get real. I think there's someone up there next to the bathrooms. Is that this way? Bathrooms are this way? Right here, yeah. Boy, it's bumping, okay. Okay. What's got that fire music for this scene that's about to go down? I spray painted this wall, it's crazy. What? Where is this from? Where is that from? I don't remember. That's not just like a rake. Another tree. That's not another tree. It looks so human. They are getting better. It's just the trees. That is a person, bro. But this music hitting so hard though. I'm not doing it. I can't. That's a person, dude. And you hear the background music. I've seen the eyes before. Ribs was here. Magnetic. Let me chop down this tree real quick. Dang, boy, these trees are getting better. Their lies are each time more believable. It felt extremely real. The car is gone. All right, relax. You're getting paranoid. Now, that was an actual person. But I'm carrying a log. Was that a tree? So this is how this man feels, huh? This man like, nah, boy, I gotta get that break. Nah, bro. Man said, I gotta get that money on. And it's crazy. It's just the trees. It's just the trees. Should probably get some sleep, dude. This man went from stacking logs to stacking bodies. Boy, if the reporters come back, boy, they're gonna have a field day. They're gonna see a stack where the logs started, and then it's gonna be bodies. Day 6. Red upon red. To my eyes, it's just bodies piling up. How was I supposed to tell the difference? That's the thing, dude. You don't after a while. That's why you should have stopped when you were ahead. Hey, yo! No. No, you're lying. They were all trees. I didn't kill anyone. Stop lying. Stop lying. Day 7. I guess we took day 6 off. They reshaped my brain, my inner workings. Can a plant take away your humanity? I was lost in that forest. But then you found me. I really did need a day of rest. Yesterday was horrible. I need a walk. Of course. We took a walk on day 5, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. We brought the axe with us just like we did now. We took the axe with us just like we're doing now. Kind of want to go visit that bathroom again real quick. Not much bloodbark trees over there. I could sneak out the park. There might be some outside. This man about to turn into a serial killer, bro. Wait. The graffiti is still there. Notice the graffiti is still on the wall. Achievement. And halfway done. It can't be. It's the trees still. Nah, Jack. You did that. You did that, dude. You chopped Buddy with the axe. The car took off. I mean, at least you had some bamming music, though. Whatever song that was, I was jumping. Bloodbark Forest. Stay away. The park is empty. Only the trees are watching. Are people scared of them? Are they scared of me? Shut up. Shut up. Get out of my head. Ooh, boy, now you're going through it. It's not true. It can't be true. I didn't kill anyone. They were trees. The police found the suspect wielding an axe. Due to his sudden and violent movements and screaming, he was considered a dangerous threat and was shot to death. At his cabin, they found the corpses of 2 people whose identities are yet known. Placed next to the lumberjack's chopped wood, the limbs, heads, and torsos of the victims were separated from each other, as if they were logs. The logging company declared no responsibility for the deaths, citing the victim's entry to the fenced area. However, it will face a moderate fine for lack of security. Murder trees. Finish the game. Achievement. That was a fire game. Get that good stretch in, boy. And that is Bloodbark. If I was ever a lumberjack and I experienced something like that, count me out, boy. Either I would have stopped after the first tree, or I would have stopped after my first hallucination and called it wraps. Took what I had and left. So yeah, you're gonna have to find somebody else, Jack. Cause this one, nah, this one can't do it. Not this lumberjack. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and check out the channel. There's more videos to check out. If you like this one, you might like those. So tell me what you think. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.